Hey everybody, this is David B69. I'm down and it's Philadelphia sports teams have gotten me into a moment today. We not only screwed up the opening night for Flyers game, which honestly I didn't think they were going to win against Florida going to Florida. The fact that they competed and it was a 2-1 game, I give them credit for that. What I don't give credit to is the cluster, that went to New York and you lost to the Giants. Eagles somehow lose to the New York Giants, a team that's only won one game all year, and we're supposed to be this great dominant team. I mean, Austin can't believe it. Can you? You do not want to be up here right now, do you? Right now, he wants to go after his sister and attack his sister who's running around. Anyways, it's just maddening to me that happened. Then we have our clueless manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. Y'all know I'm a huge baseball nerd. I've followed the sport since I was a little kid. Every little thing, every little nuance of the game of baseball, I know basically before it actually happens generally. And number one, taking your starter out with one out, and just because he gave up two hits, singles, not even power shots, in a one-run game, we're leading the game. And to put in what you never normally do, where these guys not in position normally of doing it, and actually has a bad record so far of doing it this year, he let up the tying run on a walk. It's like, this guy is supposed to be such a great pitcher. He can't throw the freaking ball over the plate in a clutch situation. It's your closer, you're supposed to be there. And it's like, it gives up that tying run. So it's like, I would have personally, your starter has hardly given up any hits all night long. Let him work out of it. If he gives up the run, then you'd be in the same situation. It's just so frustrating. Anyways, so he gives up the run, they tie it up. Have him throwing so many more pitches than he really needs to be. Even if we got to Saturday, he would have been doomed anyway, and probably wouldn't have been the same pitcher, because we've never used him that way all year long. I don't care what he's done in his past. That doesn't matter. It's basically what happened this year. And putting him in that spot at that time was I don't know. It's just mismanagement in my opinion. And Rob Thompson needs to be fired. The other things I didn't like, it's Schwarber hit that long home run last night. And he hit a nice double today. But most of the other times, he's trying to hit bombs. That's all he's trying to do is uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Give me some hits. Hit the ball in normal circumstances. I do not want the Phillies to re-sign Schwarber. I'm probably one of the rare people that are going to say that. I do not want Schwarber back in Philadelphia. I just don't. I don't want him around at all. I think he's a good guy, and everybody likes the bombs that he hits, but what is that providing the team? He's a DH, and I don't think he provides anything. Harper plays first base. his glove, tremendous. He does a great job at using his glove. Now, I don't know if there's something that is still wrong with his arm and they're not disclosing it, but on several occasions, he just got to shore out and walk the ball to first when there has been plenty of opportunity to throw the ball to second and turn the double play. There's just no reason for it. I mean, it's like Harper has done this over and over again, and it makes me wonder, why can't he throw the ball to second base? It's not a far throw. I mean, you have to make a good throw, an accurate throw, but there's no reason he can't do it. I mean, it's like he's used to have a gun in right field. Why wouldn't he be able to, like, gun the ball to second base? It's not a hard throw. I mean, it's like you learn to put your footwork and put it in the right spot, and you just make an easy throw. And it's like you have a chance of getting a double play. It's like if you don't throw it to second, you don't have a chance at anything. And you basically put the team in a spot where you have second and third with 2 outs. You had a chance to turn a double play because that ball was a hard hit ground ball. And it would have easily been able to get the guy out at second, and then you throw it back to first. I don't get that. It's like just bad. It's like bad managing. It's bad. I mean, somebody's like when they were teaching Harper, they're basically like, yeah, just make sure you get an out, instead of actually like turning a double play. I'm just like tired of that. I want Schwarber gone. I wouldn't mind if they traded Castellanos and got rid of him. I wouldn't mind if they moved Harper back to right field. And basically, instead of having Schwarber around here, either have Harper or bring like Hoskins back and have Hoskins either DH or have him play first base. Because I think we were in better situation. He has a better arm and everything than anyone else. It's like you're like saying, oh, well, you don't what's called. It's like he hasn't hit that great and everything and stuff. The reason he hasn't hit great in Milwaukee is because they keep on pulling him out of the lineup and stuff. I really don't think it's his fault that the managers there are just morons. They didn't even play him in the second round, and they're 1 game away from getting eliminated from the Cubs, which I'm all for because I'm mad at the Brewers for not playing Hoskins. It's just idiotic to me, personally. I think Hoskins is a good baseball player, a clutch baseball player. He helped us in 2022. So I want Castellanos gone. I don't mind Kerkering. I wouldn't mind re-signing Kerkering. I don't think he's a bad spot. It's like even Bader, he's not a bad guy. I don't have any problem with Bader. He actually can play defense. I'd get rid of Marsh. I wouldn't want Marsh back. Marsh is he's just an average outfielder, and he's not that great at hitting. I mean, he's basically Kerkering. Kerkering is like better than Marsh, and it's like you can see him start playing in center field some because Marsh was just kind of like over his depth. He didn't belong in the game. He just is just like people got in love with his long hairstyle and his big beard and said, ooh, we like him. No, I'm done with him. He can go. Pitching, obviously, Kerkering, go on. You got to trade the man. He's never going to be able to come back to Philadelphia and pitch. He's just not. I mean, we're going to unmercifully boo him to death, and he will never be the same pitcher again. That's my opinion. I really I don't think he will ever be able to play here again. It's just a fact. So he's got to go. Some other people, I mean, I wouldn't mind having Ranger back. He's going to want he's probably going to want $25 to $30 million per year as a starter. And he's a guy that has often injuries. So I don't know if he's actually worth that, but I try to figure out a way to make it work. But like I said, I don't know if it actually would work, but I do want him back if we can. Um, we have some minor league talent. Um, I was hoping Painter would come back soon. He pitched in the minors, but apparently he was having some problems this year in the minors, so he needs to work on that. Sorry. So yeah, it's really frustrating. And like I said, the closer, Duran, good guy. He's basically a good pitcher. He just one of those unfortunate things. So that is what it is. So, anyways, I just basically needed to rant. Like I said, it's like Eagles are just frustrating. It's like they had some offensive movement in the first half, nothing in the second half. Absolutely nothing, except for turnovers. And you can't have turnovers. Just can't. It's one of the key things of football. No turnovers. So it's just going to be rough. But thankfully, he has some days off and everything, so some people can get healthy again and hopefully be able to play better. Got a rough game against the Vikings next week, and then we revisit the Giants. So we'll see. But yeah, it's just going to be rough and everything. It's with this off season on what's going to happen. And my problem is with the possible lockout coming in the following year in 2027. I'm just kind of wondering if the Phillies are going to spend any money, because I'm like, there are whispers that are like, yeah, what's the point in everything of spending anything when we're not. It's like with the lack of ideas of what's going to happen. So I'm just not a favor of doing that. I'd like to go for it and try to win something. But I don't think the ownership is completely invested. But c'est la vie. Okay. Anyways, I'm done whining. So.